Alright guys, and we're back with Sledge. And today we're just going to be looking at his weapons to kick it off with. So first, he has an M590A1 12-gauge pump shotgun. You know, used for close range. That's his close range primary weapon if you're staying in buildings mostly. I usually don't run this gun just because I don't run any. I've never even used the shotgun on Siege because I just don't like shotguns. I usually run the LA5A2 assault rifle. You know, this assault, it's not the best assault rifle, but it is one of the better ones, I guess you could say. It's not as good as Ashes or anything like that, but it does get the job done for sure. It has 45 damage, 670 fire rate, 40 mobility, and the capacity is 30. And you can also run a SMG-11 as your secondary, or you can run a secondary pistol. Now, what's really cool about him is he has grenades. You can use grenades, you know, because he has a sledge that can break through walls, so you don't necessarily need breach charges unless you want to breach two walls at the same exact time, just to leave your enemy off guard. Usually, I just run a frag grenade though, to be sure. I've never used the SMG-11, but I hear it's pretty good. I usually just run a pistol. See, I saw my suppressor on there, but right now we're gonna look at the L8. Okay, so to start off, you can get all the regular optic sights you can on these, except the Russian ones, of course, because those are only available on the Russian guns. But I usually like to run holographic. I usually run holographic on all my guns, though, because I just think it's the best looking sight there is. A lot of people run ACOG. I don't really like ACOG that much. It's an alright attachment, but it's just not mine. So first we're going to run a holographic sight. And then we're going to... I usually run suppressor on all my guns too, because I'm the stealthy type guy who wants to go in stealthy and not noticeable, and then just take enemies out stealthy. So I'm going to put suppressor on that as well. And then, of course, why would you not get vertical grip? I mean, it's the only attachment there. You might as well get it to reduce recoil. Okay, but this is another interesting factor. Let's take a look at this. With a suppressor, it does 45 damage. You put a suppressor on, it does 38. So that's an interesting thing as well. So if you're one of those guys who don't hit too many bullets, I wouldn't use suppressor. But just because, you know, if you can't hit that many bullets, the less bullets you hit, you know, you're not going to... Especially if you hit less bullets with the suppressor, you're not going to do that much. But if you hit with the non-suppressor, you'll do more. Because I think it is 3 bullets with this kills them. Without a suppressor, and 3 with a suppressor kills it as well. So never mind, scratch that. Alright, so actually, yeah, okay. And then, well, these are the gold edition camos that I have. Let's see, let's run the new Valentine's one. Why not? Alright, we're gonna run the new Valentine's one that we got the other day. Alright, so now his SMGs and pistols. So, of course, I run suppressor on my pistols because I'm a suppressor guy. I don't run laser because laser tends to just give away your position. And then you got the normal camos here, etc. as well. Alright, SMG. So the SMG has a 32 damage rate, lower than the pistol. It's 1,270 fire rate. That's really fast. Of course, well, not as much for SMG. SMGs are supposed to be fast like that. But the mobility is 48. Capacity is 16. See, that's a low capacity magazine. If you just look at someone and you shoot, we're gonna put it on for testing purposes because I've never used it. We're not gonna put on any attachments. We'll put on vertical grip with it just because. And we'll put on the heart attack skin as well. We'll test this out when we get in game. Okay. And then back to these. Frag grenade, #1 choice. Definitely. Unless you don't use frag grenades and you want to breach two places at the same time, just to throw your enemy a little off guard. Okay, so now we got that done, we're going to come over here to the details and statistics. Oh, wait, no, we're not. My bad. That's just my details and statistics. Alright, but if y'all don't know already, he has a tactical breaching hammer, the caber. I did not know it was called that. Wow, the caber. Okay, but he uses a breaching hammer to breach through destructible surfaces, as you saw in the video earlier. Now, it doesn't take that many hits to breach down a wall. It takes one. One hit goes through a floor, anything. Except there are some walls in the game that consist of 2 hits. And I will try to find one for us so I can show y'all. But I think it's just because it's a double-sided wall. So you have to go through 2, unless you breach it. If you breach it, you still will go through it. Okay, the bio is, his operator name is Seamus Cowden, nicknamed Sledge. Okay. Alright. So, it looks like he's in the British Army Division, SAS, you know, of course, because he found in the SAS operators. He displays natural leadership. Alright. Alright guys, welcome back, and we're back inside the gameplay, and we're going to just be looking at the gun, the main gun, L8, that I was looking at. So to begin with, you know, the Valentine skin looks pretty good. You know, it's not very masculine, very feminine, but oh well. So let's look at the recoil. We'll come over here to this, and we'll just hold down the magazine. I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so the recoil clearly goes up pretty heavily, and then off to the left somewhere. Let's test it out again. Went more to the left that time. Okay, one more time. And that one kind of just zigzags straight up. So it looks like the recoil, honestly, is not the same 100%. Because we haven't got the same out of any of these. The first one went up and turned to the left. The first one went heavy to the left. This one went kind of zigzag, and this one went up and to the left a little bit. Okay, so to begin with, he has his grenades as usual. You can mark. You can use your camera, throw out another drone. You can... Okay, yeah, that's actually an interesting thing. Most people don't have this, but you can do a... you can change the fire rate. So if you want to reduce that recoil. Because see how it only goes up just a little bit? All the shots land right there. Okay. Now to begin with, his hammer, if you hold it down, you have it in your hand like this, and then you just go up to a wall and hit it. And you're in. The hammer makes a lot less noise than a breaching charge would for sure. But I'm curious on how many times we can breach something with the hammer. So that's 1. You can go through this. 2. Alright. 3. 4. 5. 6. See, and this is the double-sided walls I was talking about. Right here. Alright, that was 6 or 7. Oh, I already lost count. Alright, 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. So it looks like you get probably, I would say, an average about 12 to 14 hits, give or take. Alright guys, welcome back, and we're back here. The round ended, so we had to give it a short old break. But today we're going to also be looking at his shotgun too, and his SMG. So here's the SMG. Now let's take a look at the recoil and such, alright? Okay, so clearly it's straight up as well. You go through your magazines a lot fast. Oh, that one was to the side. You go through your magazines pretty fast, so if you're going like this, you're definitely going to need to burst the gun. Yeah, definitely going to need to burst it. And then let's take a look at the shotgun. Oh, and I missed. Alright. Fail. Alright. So I'm not a big shotgun fan, but... Oh wow, 2 shots break that? What's the point of breaching charges then? Alright.
Hostage found.
Here's the hostage. Alright, but here's the shotgun. You know, just like any old shotgun, it's a pump. It's not an automatic shotgun like some people have. Shotguns are really good for punching holes in walls, making holes, so you can see through them and shoot out of it. And then let's try out the grenades. Alright, so we're gonna throw it up against the corner and just see how much damage it's gonna do. See, nothing really. It's you know, every grenade in the game is pretty much the same. No big deal. But you can cook them as well. Make holes in the walls as such, but you don't need that when you're Sledge. You'll use grenades mostly just for attacking. Alright. What I really like about Sledge though is when he's not like it's not like breaching charge. You can make a little hole up here if you just hit it right on the beginning. Okay, it's not hitting. Oh, okay. Like this. Just to peek through, you know, like to be out here you'd be. There's someone hiding in the corner. You know, that can really help out your team as well. So that's pretty cool. Now overall, I'd give Sledge a pretty good review. He's not a bad guy at all. He's actually, if I had to say, he's one of the most interesting guys to play as, because look, you can just, you know, you're running around. You don't have to place breaching charges. You just hit the wall, jump through the wall. You know, overall, he's a really good attacker. He has a very fast speeds. If you like to run around and, you know, break a whole bunch of walls and cause your enemies some confusion, Sledge is definitely the guy for you. He's definitely one you'd like to pick up for sure. He's really good overall. His guns are good. He does not have bad guns at all. His, you know, special ability is really good as well. It's nothing, you know, nothing bad at all or anything like that. But yeah, just overall his kit is really well designed, and I think that everyone should at least give him a chance. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below, and if we can get 5 likes again, that'd be awesome. Thanks, guys, and peace.